During General Museveni's birthday, I think it was the 82 years birthday, he came out to speak as if he has forgotten. By the way, it is normal for old people in those years to start forgetting, and it's going to be dangerous for this country. The signs of dementia, signs of starting to forget have started to emerge. In fact, let me first play with the tape before I proceed. Pay a lot of attention because it's going to form a basis of our discussion. Listen on how he quoted the years, in fact twice wrongly. Here's the tape.
I want to thank the NRM members for again showing trust in me and electing me as the NRM chairperson for the period 1925-1931 and also for the flag bearer for the period 1926-1931.
So you are clearly seeing that he's messing up the years. He's coming out to say that they elected him as the NRM chairperson and flag bearer from 1925 to 1931. He said this twice. And it is alarming for a person who has been at the helm for these years. Let me play the video back.
Period 1925-1931 and also for the flag bearer for the period 1926-1931. As we have discussed in our inner organs, but before I talk about the future, I hope nobody will accuse the Electoral Commission for campaigning for me.
So that is General Museveni as he was mismentioning the years. First of all, it is normal for even a young person to forget. It is totally normal. But for a president who is 82 years, we start to question, even if he has just made an error. And it is going to be even worse if these things continue, because trust me, General Museveni has always had a great brain, even in his old age, narrating history in the bush, talking about Africa. Okay? He has been with a great brain. I keep on telling people that even me who wants General Museveni to go, I first acknowledge that he has led this country because, one, he has luck and wisdom. Okay? Because you cannot lead people for 40 years when you are stupid. At least even when you want to remove him, you must understand those attributes. Because it takes a wise person to know a wise person. General Museveni is not stupid. Okay? There are three things he uses to lead this country. One, of course, wisdom. He knows who to buy. He knows who to arrest. He knows who to subjugate. He uses a combination of subjugation and terror, but also wisdom. Where wisdom fails, he uses terror. So he's the wise person. So if these attributes start happening, you must question. History has it that very many presidents who have reached these years, they have started suffering dementia. And dementia is a problem. Let me hope it's not dementia. Because as a fragile country which failed to build structures of transition, it's a risk for disaster. I keep on telling people that Uganda is slowly heading to a failed state as we are looking on. As you come out to speak, I'm like a doctor who tells you that you are suffering from cancer, stage maybe 5, you are soon going to die. You should not blame me. So I'm telling you that Uganda is moving steadily and slowly going to a failed state if these things start emerging. Secondly, during nomination, General Museveni was asked about transition. He failed to answer the question. Okay? In fact, any NBS journalist asked this question. Here's the tape.
I'm Shabi. I work with NBS Television. Mr. President, I have just two. One, to find out from you.
Only one question, because remember...
Okay, thank you, Mr. President.
Remember, in democracy now.
Thank you, Mr. President. And that's where I want to begin from on the question of democracy. As a father of this nation, how are you entirely preparing it for transition away from just the elections? Thank you, Mr. President.
Well, this is what I said. When I introduced, I told you that we are, point number 3 in our principles is socio-economic transformation.
So, first of all, the question was simple, transition. He avoided it. He started talking about transformation, development. The question was simple, straightforward, transition. Because the elephant in the room in our Ugandan politics has always been transition. It has brought civil wars since independence. It established unconstitutionalism. It has also produced dictators. We ask the young people are going to suffer the most because the young people starting from their 30s are the owners of the country. MUSEVENI is already old. If God gives him so much favor, I don't think he can be on this earth for the next 20 years, maybe with a lot of favor. But a person in his 20s, a person in his 30s can even stay up to 60 years. So we are the owners of the country. The question was simple, but he failed. Let's first listen to what he said.
Just look around, see here. What do you call this? This one was a samba. The other samba, one. Nature chiri wano. Atawa electoral commission bakoze bulungi ne bandeta wano. Ate namwe ne babaleta.
So that's the question. You started lamenting about other things, that electoral mission headquarters wali samba and a farm. That's not what transition means. In fact, even under bad governance, by virtue of increase in population and everything, cities which had farmlands will start having concrete. That's not transition. That's not development. So for me, I think as a country, we must handle the issue of transition. There are some questions that are supposed to be answered, whether you like it or not. Other than that, we are going to fail as a nation. Of course, as my opinion, remain yours truly, Mr. Makinde Kabye Sulaiman Mawagali, the next MP for Makinde East constituency. I will see you on another one. Peace.
Nsanyula mu vetting ye Makinde East kyenayizemu kyandaze ebintu ndowooza bisatu. 1. Omubaka aliyo yasooka n'agamba mbu ebyokulonda bivuddemu ebyokwesimbawo. Teyagamba abantu muze yali abimufulumiza olwa pressure gye nali mutaddeko. Ate n'amaana agamba bwe twali tudde mu vetting kuba twagiruddemu nnyo najja ng'olwedde tutudde amawulire ne gamugendako ng'akomyewo. Ekyalaze bunanfusi bino bye tulimu si katemba mbokera bukezi n'ogamba nvuddemu ate nkomyewo. Birimu okufa kw'abantu. Abantu sayino nga beedi muto bakyali mu kkomera go n'ogamba kuba nze ntwala ekintu kino mbuno oba oweereddwa omukisa nga muganda ngo bwe bamukwasiza kawempe gwe abakomanda waawo baba bakwasizza kangereze ku mundu nga RPG bakuwadde n'amasasa agalimu bw'ogiteeka wansi n'ogamba nze mbivuddemu oba obizanyiddemu n'ogamba okomera olwassa bwate mundu wansi nze n'engibaka nze abadde akubagana ab'enale mu constituency okulaba nga ngibafulumya. Obunanfusi nambembino bitulimu nyeko Derek Sibya kusago eno kubikomya. Navumye n'ekibiina kyaffe mbu kyali kimusabe ssente mbu bamwe tiketi milioni 4 n'agaana nga asirise. Tiyavayo kola qualification najja ku kibiina nga kubanga kwa values affe mulimu discipline tiyayoleseza discipline n'oluba lutalo olina okukolesa discipline. Komando w'amaanyi ne wabeera n'abasirikale nga banafu olutalo baba bajja luwangula. Ate komando omunafu ne waba n'abasirikale nga b'amaanyi abagenda kuttisa abasirikale. Nze nakitutunga Makinde East komanda waayo.
Yes, Kabye Sulaiman Mawagali. I am putting in my request to fly the NUP flag high in Makinde East constituency so that I can represent the great people of Makinde East. Nkomyewo omulundi ogwokubiri n'obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Ebiwandiiko byange mbirese bibino.